Hello and welcome back to Watercolor Theory. Today I'll be showing this demonstration of Eilean Donan Castle in Scotland. I think it's by far the most popular painted Scottish castle there is. I see a lot of different demos, and another artist, Tim Wilmot, recently did his as well. So uh, I guess compare styles. He and I have very different styles. My 5 takeaways that I'm trying to share with you in under 10 minutes are the following. A strong drawing with strong edges allows you to have strong, bold colors. Look at this line drawing that I did and look at the original before I even put any paint on. You can definitely see it. And in the finished product, you can still see it. It makes it easy to work with, and it kind of forces you to push your colors darker. The second takeaway is allow your paint to dry about 80% and then put a little bit more color in. As you can see down in the foreground, this moss or whatever is growing in this marshy water, we'll just call it a marsh, you can see that green has a little bit of rings on the bottom of it. And this is just created by allowing the paint to dry and then hitting it with a little bit of water. And then that pushes the pigment particles out towards the edges. And that really helped create that contrast of color, and then the shapes have hard edges, so they kind of stand out a little bit. They are in the foreground. So the green rings would be point number three, and allowing those colors to really contrast against each other. You've got this kind of orangish color against the water, and then you've got a dirty, warm color in the castle that really helps the shrubbery pop out. And then the last point is always progress, not perfection. There are going to be things in here that can be picked apart. Oh, I could have done this. Oh, I could have done that. But I don't like to do that because then it makes me second guess myself going in. I just talk about the things that I enjoyed doing and the things that worked out well, and then trying to bring that success into my next painting. So here is the reference photo and credit. Here is the pencil drawing. I actually did a quick value study on this one, which I don't always do. My painting style does kind of, you have to allow for a lot of spontaneity. And then here's the final painting. And as we go through the video, we'll highlight some of those areas as far as number one, strong drawing, helping guide me as I put paint into the water or around the castle and allowing me to throw down some very bold, bright colors. Number two, allowing the paint to dry a little bit. It's kind of hard to show in this very sped up version of the painting, but I did allow it to dry, getting rings, allowing those shapes to form, and then putting a little bit of water in. Number three, you can see with this pukey green algae where I did allow it to dry a little bit, as discussed in number two, and then dropped in some color, creating hard and soft edges in that water. Number four, dirty complements. So the foreground algae in the marsh is kind of featured in two, three, and four, where it's got the hard edges. It's been allowed to dry. It's a complementary color where it's has kind of has a split personality of it's a little bit orangish and it's a little bit greenish at times, and it really plays off well with the water. And then that dirty complement again, number four, in the castle, putting down a warm color and then having the green of the shrubbery. And in this case, the green is vibrant. So while cools do recede generally, this is a more vibrant color. So it is popping out against that dirty orangish brown color of the castle. And then progress, not perfection. There are some things in here that could have popped out more, but I also like the abstract effect in many of the areas. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.